Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy JPV. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have an installation of the Bido LED kit from Next Gen Mobility. So I'm gonna quickly unbox that, make sure everything is there, and tell you guys what comes with it, and install it on our Aero, shall we? Now, the package contains a 2-to-1 splitter. Actually, yeah, a splitter for the rear tail lights and the 2 plugs that goes into the LED strips. A free gift. These just go in the crevices of the handle of the Aero, and should be 2 LED strips that go in the grooves of the Aero themselves, and no instructions. So this is what that video is for. It's just instructions on how to install this on your Aero, make sure everything works, what's the best way to install it. For this installation, you're gonna need a 6mm hex key, 5mm hex key, and maybe a 4mm hex key. I had to double check because I don't have access to the battery boxes inside yet. Just a wrench and an electric screwdriver if you want, or a impact gun. But yeah, with that said, really clear this table up and put our EUC on there to start the install. So yeah, I'm gonna have you guys set up so you guys can see what exactly I'm doing. Be back in a moment. Okay, we're back, and for this installation, we're gonna do it like the other installations, where I'm just gonna film one side and you pretty much do the exact same thing on the other side because it's the same. So first off, we're gonna just take off the trolley handle. Just gonna loosen that up. Let me see if this drill can actually handle taking this out. Nope, cannot handle that. So we're gonna try the big boy. Oh, that actually timed it a little bit. Bam. And then for the back side, you just need to take off one side of the fender. And so, whoop, not that one. So you take the 6mm hex key. Okay. Let me see if I have to take both sides out here. Yeah, so this, the front handle, you have to take off both front screws in the front, and just like that, pop it right out. Shazam! Put that to the side, and then lay it down again, and then take these covers off. That exposes the battery covers, and you're gonna first take these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's holding the suspension. So we're gonna get our. I think this is a 4mm, and start taking it apart. I wish I had a extension or a bigger or a longer. Yeah, we're not gonna do that just because it's not on straight, and I don't want to strip none of these bolts. So we're just gonna do just the top bolts by hand. And when you're taking everything off, just make sure that the parts that the bolts are connected to, let's see if I can do this now. Yeah. So just make sure that the part that the bolts are connected to comes off with the panel itself as well. Okay, got that. Alright, so that's the last bolt. Taking off the part that comes off with the suspension. Make sure all the bolts are together. Actually, a side note, before taking out the battery, go ahead and test your lights, because there are some reports that their lights are coming on dead on arrival, and you don't want to do all this work to suddenly not have working lights, and this thing is like stuck together. I gotta clean that up. Okay, so on the plugs themselves, they have arrows where you can line them up and then just plug it back in. So line up the arrows, plug it in, simple as that. On the other one, line up the arrows, plug it in, simple as that. And then the back, the plug for this is pretty hard to get to. Alright. And then kind of just make sure that the wheel is on a surface so you don't do a free spin while testing out the LED. Alright, looks like I didn't see it, so we're gonna test it again on the ground. Alright, so it's actually on the table. Looks like every LED is working. So we should be good to go to continue. But like I said, make sure you test that before taking everything apart. So we're just gonna turn this off and continue with the install. Okay, so we're back. So after you've confirmed that all the LEDs work, just put that to the side really quick. Unplug both the connectors, because we're going to do that later. Alright, so we're going to just unplug the batteries. Okay. And then unplug this battery. It's kind of super snug. Okay, just finagle with it. Just make sure you want to take it off correctly. And then we're just gonna flip this on the other side. Oh shoot, okay. So it does have screws on the battery boxes, which is smaller than all the tools that I have, so I have to see if I have that one. So I grab 3 millimeters, so you're gonna have to add 3 millimeters to your tool. All right, so that's done. Put that to the side. All right, another side note that you should definitely take an attention to is when putting the LEDs in. You have to remember that this is going to go in the back. So since we did flip this over, the red is the front. So the back side would be on this side. Just going to take this, pop this right out. Okay. And then start putting it in the grooves. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. Yeah. Okay. So in the middle here, we have to put the whole thing through the suspension coil. You're gonna have to kind of squeeze the front of it because it's the most bulky side. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna go again from under over and through the other side. Just be extra fragile when pushing the LEDs through, and make sure you don't get a tangle or anything. Then lift the battery cover up, and it should go in there. Nicely. Okay, so we got one side done. Again, we can't really test it while it's here, so we're just gonna have to kind of hopefully pray that the LEDs are not effed up. So with this one, we're just gonna use our more powerful drill, because that took a while. Alright, so that's all installed, and we're just gonna reverse what we did. Make sure everything lines up. And snaps back on, which it does. Okay. I don't know if I want to bolt everything down first. And then test it out. Alright, so what we're gonna do is test it out before bolting everything. Actually, because it was so hard to maneuver it while we were trying to, we're gonna put 2 bolts in. Just to at least it has some grab. So it's not falling. Okay. Again, you want to try to test it because you don't want to complete the job fully and then have it not work. So make sure that's fully plugged in there. Alright, so we're going to try turning it on. Alright, so that side works. I didn't hear the beep, which is concerning. Oh, okay, that was weird. Initially, I didn't hear the beep, so that was a little concerning on my end. But yeah, looks good. Let's try again. I don't hear it beeping when it's turning on, which is concerning. But you can see the LEDs up there. Not sure because of the maybe the back. Interesting. Okay, that's discerning. Very concerning, but we're gonna continue with the install. Because it beeps when I turn it off. But it doesn't beep when I turn it on. Which is kind of concerning on my end. But we will figure it out. Back, but just put both sides on. And now we're going to try to put back the trolley. Alright, so now that I see what I'm looking at, we're going to put the trolley handle back on. Just as simple as 2 screws in the front. Make sure the back one clicks. And then you get your 6mm bolt in there. Actually, you might have to take the lift up to find the hole. And again, this is one of the screws that you do not want to cross thread or strip, because it has to do with your handle. Alright, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my impact gun very, very slowly to see if there's any resistance. There was resistance, so I'm not going to drill it all the way. Just make sure you're going slowly. Oh crap, that snapped in place. There you go. Now I'll go over to the other side. Alright, that is nice and tight. Then we get to do the 1 bolt. What size is this? Woo, don't fall on me. This is the 5mm bolt that goes into our kickstand. Just gonna cool. And then we are going to show you guys how to download the app. So we're going to put this off the table. And then grab the paper that came with the lights itself. It should be available via Android and Apple. So we're just gonna let you guys look at how it is. So we're gonna go to Google Play. We're gonna open the app up. Add next. So we gotta turn on the light to see if it shows. All right, so we're gonna power on the device. It says. Oh, we can't really see it, huh? Alright, so this is the best angle that I have of the lights. So we're gonna power on the device and add it on here while using the device. Add device, sorry, add device. There it is. It saw the device, and we're going to name it JAYBEEZY. You know, for J Aero, okay? JAYBEEZY. Okay, we'll change the colors up. That already looks dope. The only thing is that it's on green, but it's blue right now. So You got to kind of play around with the wheel to see which color it is, but it's at 100%. You could go through your voice and the beats on the mic. So I'm talking to you guys right now, and you guys can see the pulsing on the wheel itself. That's pretty dope. And then you could just pick automatic stuff that's on there, and you could do like the sunset. You could do like a previous or like pre-made lighting sequences. But I think we're gonna stick to, I don't know. We'll see what I want to do, but I kind of want to make it just black and blue like my other theme. But yeah. Alright, so this is what the Aero looks like with the lighting on. Can't really tell, but let me stop here. Alright guys, that does it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the tutorial and learned something from today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you guys would think I want to do next or you need help on. I'll do my research. Also, I forgot that the inserts that they have, I don't like this color, so I'm not going to use it, but it would be dope if they had like white or something. Be dope if you have white, you want to send me over, or if you guys did do this installation and receive the white one, you know, or a black one, feel free to hit up your boy, and then we can do some sort of trade, please. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy JB signing out. Peace.